Hello, everyone. So we were discussing about the bear market consciousness, relating it to the story of Purim. So whereas bull market consciousness is a rush, this we could even say a greed factor or a selfish pursuit, not in line with proper faith, which the original sin of the golden calf was the impetuousness. They didn't wait that extra day for Moses to come down the mountain. Like the first sin with Adam and Eve, not to wait. It says that if they had waited until the Sabbath, then it would have been permissible to eat from the tree of knowledge. But because they didn't wait, so then they were expelled due to the sin of eating. But it's also the sin of brought about by impetuousness, the inability to wait. So that's the bull market. There's just this rush forward. So the bear market is the fear of the unknown, and it relates to the story of Purim. And the whole episode of Purim is the unknowable, the unknown. But for the Jewish people, they had faith, and they prayed and they fasted, and they trusted that their actions, because of their faith in God, would bring about a positive outcome. And indeed, God listened to their prayers, and so it was. So the whole story is about one of the words for money is mammon, which the root is faith. So when we talk about money, we're talking about, first of all, the faith in the currency. First of all, that's clear. The faith in the currency, but also in the trust in the whole system. So when the Fed, like today, what happened with the Federal Reserve, they say that they'll buy back bonds, even corporate bonds, in order to create this encourage banks to lend money, encourage people to invest in, if not stocks, then bonds. But what they're trying to prevent is people taking out their money entirely from the market and just into cash. Right, so in some form, they want people to stay involved in the investments, whether it's bonds or stocks or something, just to keep the economy going. So what happened in the story of Purim is that you had Mordecai and you had Esther, that you had this great unknown, right? This great decree against the Jewish people, and throughout they just increased in their connection to God, and through their actions, then God brought about a miraculous turn of events, a complete reversal, reversal from the decree to joy and celebration and light for the Jewish people. So when we talk about how to react to a bear market, so people are seeking security. People are seeking those things that they find to be safe havens. So the ultimate safe haven is to increase our faith and trust in God. And however that plays out in terms of our business decisions, no matter what we decide, it should be guided by that guiding principle. To know that we'll get through this, we'll get through these difficult times. That everyone that is in need of a refuah shlema, a healing, should immediately be healed. And in terms of, right now we're talking about financial healing, that also that everyone should be able to have money to use it properly. This whole discussion has been about to use wealth properly for giving charity and for good causes. And thank God we're seeing a lot of that. People are rising to the occasion and giving to people that need and so forth. So that's very good. It's very good, and that's ultimately this is a wonderful opportunity to reset, readjust our mindset. This in this bear market moment where a lot of us are encouraged to stay at home and so forth. It's an opportunity to where possible to go outside of ourselves and to reach out to help others. So in some ways the Fed is trying to reassure us, which is helpful, but it's also symbolic of the reassurance that we always seek when we're in this state of a bear consciousness. Meaning what? Meaning again that all these lessons from the story of Purim, where there was so much that was unknown, but still there was great results came from it, and manifest. It was miracles that were enclosed within nature, and all of the events was day in day out. A person looking at the events of the story of Purim could say, "Oh, maybe these are natural happenings." But no, it was all God's plan, and it was all this unfolding process in order until there was the ultimate redemption in the story of Purim. So too now we're praying, we're longing for the coming redemption with Mashiach, and all of what's happening, all of this, it's very trying, and again we're praying that everyone has a speedy recovery, but at the same time, it's an opportunity to readjust our priorities, to really focus on what really matters in life, and hopefully all together, God willing, all together we will immediately get out of this difficult test, and that God should bring us the Redeemer immediately. Thank you.